Alright, time for a Nocturne game. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how Nocturne will essentially carry you all the way up the ladder. For those of you, people have been telling me, like, asking questions like, what champion should you be playing? And, like, how should you be playing it, really, to get up in ranks? I'm stuck in X elo and I want to climb. Nocturne is your best friend. Nocturne will give you elo. There is a very simple concept when it comes to playing him, which I'm just going to be showing you right here. Right here, you're back at 50 seconds at the end of your recall. You press your, or you put the ward down on the buff you're not going to start on. And then, yeah, we're fine. I'm still going to want to start here. So for Nocturne, it's just going to be a bunch of basic concepts that I'm just consistently going to apply. We're going to do nothing fancy. And you should easily be able to recreate most of this to get to diamonds. This method will guaranteed get you to diamond. This is specifically a gold game, but in the past I have done this as well several times on high platinum accounts, low diamond accounts. The same concept, the same strategy will work. And yeah. Now this is warded, so I'm gonna have to be very vigilant here. Okay, yep, there it is. That is what I wanted to avoid, because I didn't necessarily want to smite that, because it's going to cost me clear speed, but it is what it is. This Samira should die off that, though, actually, because the brand's not going to be there. Yeah, that's huge. Shaco played some good boxes there, and the brand wasn't going to be there, because the brand tried to cheese me. In that situation, right, like, you have to be ready to smite. You just have to. So, yeah, very well done for my team. We take those. All we're going to do at the start of this game is just going to go for a full clear. Doesn't matter what happens. Doesn't really matter how fast you are either. As long as you finish before 330, you're good. Now, I'm going to definitely lose clear speed here because of the smite that I had to use on like 100 HP blue buff, which isn't ideal, of course. But it should overall be fine. I'm against Alwaric. It's a little sketch. I don't really want to be fighting him in the early game. That champ is scary. Very, very difficult to fight. Nocturne is one of the champs that does make a very good chance against him, but even then, I don't really want to do it. All we're gonna do is just chill, full clear, and yeah. Do this every game, by the way. Regardless of what happens, you just full clear. You want to get to level 6 as soon as possible. Also, one more thing. 70% of people watching my videos aren't actually subscribed. If you are one of those people, consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed, and yeah. You see, my clear is not the fastest right here, but it's understandable considering my situation right now, which is not a problem. As long as I finish like 330, before 330, we're always going to be fine. I'm not worried. Any later than that, you're going to be very, very slow, so it really wouldn't be great, but I'm just going to instantly recall here and go Bolt, because Bolt Wave is going to be pushing out, as you can see. So we're going to try to make use of that as soon as possible. I got boots here. I know Warwick topside right there, because he obviously cleared towards top. Most people do. I just want to instantly recall, because I see my bot wave is getting pushed under turret, which means that I can easily go for a gank situation here. So I want to get the recall in as fast as possible and look for this gank. If the situation like this happens to you, that is what I would recommend you to do. Now the wave is going to be reset here, so I'm quickly just going to go do Scuttle in the meantime. I know they warded River just now. It's pretty likely, at least. We're going to go in. Beautiful. All I gotta get off here is the fear, and I should be good. Got the red buff slow. Perfect. Very good situation for us. This wave is gonna... That's not something he should have done, I think. I'm gonna leave the wave here because it's gonna push correctly for my team here. Because it's gonna push back towards the Ezreal, so we do not want to touch it. Just count minions, right? If they have more minions than you, don't push it. I'm gonna quickly, because I see the Warwick top here, go for his Krugs. Their bot lane just died as well, so I don't really think this is a very risky move. I do have to be a tiny bit careful, but I don't think I'm gonna get contested for this. I'm also not gonna go for another gank here. Just gotta block the stun and walk away. It's all good. All I have to do there for Brand, like to make sure I guaranteed live, is just don't get hit by Brand stun. Because Brand stun's the only thing that can kill me. So I just wait for that projectile to fly at me and then I press W. This is good. I got us free Krugs out of it. We take those. We're gonna create a big lead for ourselves. That's just a situation where you can easily take a Krug camp. You don't have to. I could have just gone for my own jungle camps as well. Not a problem. It wouldn't really have changed that much. I don't really think I can do much here, to be fair. It's also not in line with what I would recommend you to do anyway. For consistency, we're just gonna keep clearing for now. Jesus Christ. If he presents himself to me like that, I guess. Okay, Shaco is going in. That's very aggressive. Oh my god, brand passive hurts. Did not expect the Shaco to be flashing up like that. It's pretty risky. That shouldn't kill me, I don't think. Yeah, Triumph kicks in as well. I'm actually gonna full-on respect recall here. Keep an eye out on myself, because I don't want to disrespect Warwick by going for my Raptors right now. I could easily do Raptors, normally speaking I would, but it's a Warwick. So I'm gonna be careful. We get CDR boots here, and then we'll build towards the Stride Breaker with this. At level 9, you want to switch to the blue trinket as soon as possible, but I'm not level 9 yet, so I don't have to worry about that right now. We're just going to walk the Krugs. You want to walk to the outside of your jungle as much as you can. Do not straight up run into the play and go... I'm going to actually react to this. This is the exception I make because my ult's up, and that's a play I can go for. Alright. It's going to be the move. Perfect. Do not know why Shen ulted me there. It's very unnecessary. I think he should have ulted bot lane instead. But I guess we take those. Right there, because my ult's up, it is a reason to look for a gank play. If there is no gank play, that is perfectly fine. But if my ult's on cooldown, I would never walk away from Krugs, and I would always do Krugs there, basically. So keep in mind that when your ult's up and ready to go, you want to look for a play as soon as you possibly can. Get that ult on cooldown, get that kill in there. And move on from there. We know he's doing Dragon. I know I can't do much about it right now, because my bot lane position isn't good for this, so we're gonna just trade for his top side camps. And we're just gonna farm this out to level 6. I'm gonna do my entire top side right now. By that time I should have my ultimate back, and I should be able to make another play. And that's really all it is. You're farming, get your ult back, and look for a gank, repeat. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to worry about anything else. As long as you do that simple concept, that will work for you the entire way up. To Diamond minimum, like, not a problem whatsoever. After Diamond, you might have to do a bit more than that and actually respond to certain ganks in certain situations. But for most of it, like, you don't really have to worry. They have no wards on bot. They're playing with fire right now if they do that. My ult's gonna be up in 10 seconds again, so what are we gonna do in 10 seconds? We're gonna kill Victor. I farmed my time. And we're just gonna go mid now. Oh. Ult's ready to go. There it is. Perfect. All we needed to do. And we're just gonna run to Rift Herald right now. Shen is gonna start this. We're just gonna do it. We see the Warwick bolt. I can't react to the bot play. It's not a problem. Just pick up the Rift Herald. We're gonna use this mid as soon as possible. Break the mid turret with that as soon as we can. And yeah, we have a good position for ourselves. After this, I want to actually look for his top side, his blue buff. Because he's most likely gonna take mine. He's most likely gonna take my blue, I would imagine, for that. Because he knows I'm top side, right? He knows I'm probably gonna do Rift Herald the second this dies. I imagine he just walks to my blue or something. So I'm just gonna quickly trade. Ping my blue quickly so the Shaco can check so I have the information. I don't need him to fight. I don't need him to do anything. I just need him to quickly take a peep and see what's up. I'm not gonna use the Rift Herald yet. I still have some time. I can just recall right now. It's fine. Both of these. Ult's gonna be up in 42 seconds, which means I'm just gonna farm my jungle camps, my bot side, for 42 seconds. And then we're just gonna ult Victor one more time. And then with that, we're gonna push the mid turret down completely, get the turret plate, get the first turret of the game, get a snowball going, and we'll play from there. Should be perfect. Could consider going bot here as well, to be fair. Okay, Warwick's top side. 9 seconds on ult. I don't really have to worry about bot right now, but this is definitely going to be a bot play. Like, I need to move towards bot lane right here. Dead. Samira can't get away from me right now. It's impossible for her to get away from me right here. Yeah, plan changed there because the bot lane was a play that I had to go for, really. So we're just gonna do the same play I was planning to do mid, but now just do it bot and just gonna Herald here. I want to get this Herald down, get the third plate gold off it as much as possible. I'm just gonna share it with Ezreal, it should be fine. Okay, that's not definitely not ideal that they just both died to that, but you can use your blue or your red trinket as after the Herald and get it back for free. So that's what I'm doing here. To make sure this turret dies. Just gonna block that. Get rid of Brand ult, not a problem. Let's get that pushed in. Jake was currently mid. I should be looking for a recall right now because I don't have ult anyway, so going mid here doesn't really do anything for me. Keep an eye on myself because I'm recalling into quite a risky position. I don't want to get caught out. Get the Stride Breaker, and then we're gonna build some magic resist right now because they're mostly doing magic damage. I mean, we're talking Brand, we're talking Victor and Warwick as well. Right now, instead of walking to Krugs like you normally would, because my ultimate is coming up soon, I'm gonna walk straight to Raptors, just do my Raptors and look for the kill on Victor again. I want to be as active as possible with my ultimate at the moment, and that's what I'm gonna do. If my ult was off cooldown here, I would 100% walk towards my Krugs. Or on cooldown, rather. If that makes sense. Okay. Right here, I was there to back up my Veigar. He did get the solo kill, so it doesn't matter that much right now. The fear should kick in before Veigar dies because of Shen ult. That's big. Yeah, being there for my Veigar there is quite important. Make sure it's in range. I don't have blue trinket yet, so having no vision here really sucks. Oh, jeez. I know there's no turret here, so she's definitely just guaranteed to die. I can smite her there as well because my next smite is up soon enough for the dragon. Gonna move towards dragon right now. If I wouldn't have had the next smite come up, I would never have smited her there because I would have preferred to have smite for dragon. You can block a dragon auto attack with your W to get double the attack speed here, because it counts as an ability. Pick up the dragon, ults down for another 50 seconds, so what are we gonna do? That is right, we are just gonna farm our jungle for 50 seconds. Maybe throw in a recall there, because I can pick up a Maw, so that'd be good. We're just gonna use the downtime of your ultimate as like an indicator for you to just farm for a bit, right? That's all we're gonna do. I think I'm gonna recall right after this camp, and then just reset, come out of base with the portal. And this way I can pick up my Maw real quick. I'm also past level 9, so I can pick up a blue trinket here as well. There we go. Beautiful. So I'm just gonna walk to this portal right now to get out of base as fast as possible. We pick up the... Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of good. Pick up the red buff here. Hit level 11, which is gonna be huge. Before the next ultimate, I want to make sure I hit level 11 at least. I do not want to ult again before I hit that, because I want to have the extra ult level, which I should hit here. Alright, that means I'm gonna go for Krugs. My ult is up, but I don't want to use it for this, honestly. Because it saves a lot when you level up your ultimate here, cooldown-wise as well, and damage-wise. So I went from 75 to 61 seconds, so it's a 15-second save-ish, which is quite big. That's why, like, on that 1 XP. If I hit the level of the red, I would have reacted to this play. But because of that, I actually don't think I do in that situation. I think it's okay. Just gonna go for the scuttle here, and then for the blue buff. I'm ready to ult something. I'm gonna ult this. What you want to make sure you do as well, by the way, is when you are about to land with your ultimate, you want to make sure that you press your Q right before you land, because that means it's guaranteed to land, and it lands at the same time, which is high burst, and then you can use your E. Really? So that's the move. That missed. Ah, that sucks. Can't go too aggressive there. Jen has his ult ready, so I'm not afraid. I'm gonna do this right here. Smiting this as well. We're moving up. We're gonna go for this dude right here. Yeah, screw you, Shaco. If you're gonna step around like that, I'm just gonna leave. I know it doesn't kill him because he can just Q over the wall if it comes down to it, so I'm not that worried about doing that, but he was trolling there. I'm gonna get CC locked here forever. I'm going away like this and then ulting to blind the enemy team, so it makes it difficult for them to fight. My team honestly kind of played that not great. I mean, Shen is just trolling by not walking away. That's all it is. Good kill from Shaco. Oh god, I'm gonna die here maybe. I do have Maw, so probably not, but I didn't expect him to have all that ready to go and kill me. Or to try to kill me at least. Alright, well, team over-aggressed there a tiny bit too much, I think. Brand came in with a bunch of damage. Let's pick this up. I don't care to wait for my health right now. Ult is up, we're gonna just run bot lane here. We want to look for a play as soon as possible. This is gonna be an interesting one, I think. We'll see how the team goes, but the Brand's probably gonna wreck us for a while if my team doesn't play this well. Let's see what Samira's up to. I want to see where I see her pop up right now. If she pops up for the wave, she's dead. But I think she recalled right there. I could have blue trinketed and guessed, but... That's great. I'm gonna have to walk away here. I'm being as respectful as possible. Viger still has ult, but this guy should be dead, no problem. Viger just presses it. There we go. I'm not gonna go into like a melee battle against a Garen that can just like true damage ult me for a ton of damage. I'm just gonna be respectful and walk away. Right there, we see the Brand out of position. I know I can instantly one-shot him because I just have great damage. And we just go for it. Like any type of positional play like that you see at this stage of the game, you go for that play. You will win more plays than you think you'll win. I can guarantee you that right now. So do not be afraid to try. If you fail, it's okay. But at least, like, you'll win most of them, trust me. Nocturne does a lot of damage. A lot more than you might think he does. And I can play even more aggressive because I do have a Shen on my team as well, so... But just go for the plays, man. If you think there is an option there, there is probably an option there. Almost one-shot him right there. It's fine. My team needs to dial it back a little bit. They're a tiny bit too aggressive right now. Which will probably happen quite a fair amount, to be fair, but... This guy is gonna die. He is playing way too far up. I do not have the time to finish this Rift Herald, so I'm not even gonna try. We're just gonna do red buff right here. Farm it out for a bit. I should be leaving. Okay. All I'm doing right now is I'm just going to keep farming. You want to make sure that you keep clearing. Again, if your ult's not up, you're not going to be that useful in a situation. So if you have the time to farm, make sure to farm. And make sure to use your Stride Breaker on cooldown as well. To up your clear speed. I'm going to pick up a stopwatch here. Go for the Guardian Angel next. I think it's fine. 1-for-1 trades, buddy. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I'm gonna run top here. There you go. Enemy teams are gonna do this a lot, where they just walk out of position consistently. And they will do this a lot, so... What the heck? I'm gonna... Oh, nope. We're going this way. Okay, fine. I thought I needed to help the guy, but I didn't. I have an extra smite, so I could just use it here. Big damage. I did not mean to click that. I do not even know how I clicked that, to be fair, but... I need him to stop doing Raptors and go for Baron. That would be greatly appreciated. I just killed their Warwick, so they have no way of contesting Baron right now. It's just going to be a free one for us. You can pick up the enemy jungler like this at this stage in the game. Always try to look for a Baron. Always going to be a solid play. A little bit off screen with this right now. Good, beautiful. Again, anyone slightly out of position. Garen, perfect example there. He is out of position. We go for those. We just ult those, we go for those. Big damage from Veigar. Good. Okay. Block that one. A little bit low on health at the moment. Just gonna take a recall with the team here, it's fine. Don't have the money for this, so I'm just gonna sell the potion. My Shen died to the Samira 1v1. I did not expect that one. My ult not gonna be up for this in time. She's probably gonna get the turret because my ult's on cooldown. But she's definitely going to die here. I just got minion blocked. She walked back into us. She did get the turret. If my ult would have been up, she wouldn't have gotten turret, so that's a little bit unfortunate for us, but it is what it is. I don't think Shen should have died in general. I think he should have just chilled. I can pick up blue if he wants. Ideally now I want to look for level 16 as soon as I can. Because that's going to be quite the spike. I'm a little bit afraid here. I knew that was going to be risky to walk up. I missed my Q, I think. Not ideal. I slightly angled my mouse wrong there. If the Q hit, he would have just insta-died. It's fine. It's gonna be perfectly fine. We press... Like, right as I think he's about to ult me, that's when I press my W. I could have W'd like Victor Stun, for example. But the Shen ult came in on me, so I know there's no problem there, right? And I just want to wait for like the thing that has the potential to kill me at that point, which is the Garen ultimate. So right as like you saw his animation go off, and that's basically when I pressed my W. So it should have, like, it probably would have blocked the Garen ultimate if he didn't die before the animation went through, if that makes sense. Wave's not good, so I actually can't path like that. I think I'm just gonna go for Dragon. He might push here, but I think I'm just gonna be the good jungler, if that makes sense, and just like take red buff, take Dragon. Actually, my god, this team is insane for doing this right now. I'm gonna stand in this bush and wait. They're most likely gonna walk up to me. Probably not worth my flash. My team shouldn't have done what they did. They should have just walked back and went for the dragon, because they were all respawning. A likely fight situation there is not great for us because of the amount of gold we had and the fights we won previously to that, right? So it's better for us to just play that calm right there, because if we have so much gold, just go for the clean dragon, take the recall and play off that. Yeah. Again, Veigar walk up too far. This is gonna happen a lot in solo queue in general. There's just not too much you should be able to, like, you shouldn't really worry about those things. That's what I'm trying to say. Shen can obviously split off somewhere because he has ultimate, but apart from that, I mean, the team shouldn't really. I think it's pretty valuable here if I go for Spirit Visage, but I think Spirit Visage is actually just great here. I'm gonna do that. The reason I'm doing Spirit Visits here is because their magic, their damage is mostly magic damage, right? If I can delete the Samira, it's basically just gonna be magic damage. Ezreal just soloed something. Exactly what I just said he shouldn't be doing. So the healing increase is gonna be nice, but also the magic resist increase is gonna be nice. So I think I'm just gonna opt for that. I don't think there's a problem here. I'd go for the easiest target. I'm obviously not going to go for the Warwick, because the Warwick's tanky as hell, so it wouldn't be worth it. I still have Guardian Angel, so there's not too much they can do. Yo, why is my team standing so unbelievably far back right now? Team? I don't know what they're doing there. They're playing way too far back. They just let them hammer into me, for essentially. I mean, I guess I went a little too aggressive. I thought the Channel was going to go off. But I guess I died too fast. So that kind of sucks. I thought the Shen was going to come in. If the Shen comes in there, I don't really die at that point anymore. I think my Shaco and my Veigar did play way too safe in that situation, though I don't think they should have. I think they should have played more aggressive. I'm going to sell these for the Merc, so I get CC locked less, which is probably pretty ideal. At this point in the game, having the ability haste from those boots isn't that great. Another solo death. They just need the group. Like, Veigar solo dying there again is just not good. I guess you could consider my play right there a solo death as well, potentially, but I don't think that one really counts, considering to what my team's been doing so far with, like, the Veigar dying randomly and then the Ezreal dying randomly, etc., etc. That should be fine. This guy's dead. Go for him. Dude. He's insane. He just tanked turret and killed himself. Guess I should have gone for the Warwick. The Victor Zonias was not something I was expecting in that situation. I should have expected it. I just need these people to group for once, man. They literally don't ever group, ever. And it's the most annoying thing in the world. He's dead here. She walked too far out of position towards this direction, so there's no problems. Those are the types of kills you're looking for, really. Yo, Ezreal. Why are you AFK farming my wolves right now? Are you insane? This dude is literally just AFK farming camps instead of rotating to mid lane when, like, there's clearly some type of fight going on. That's delusional. Unreal. And this should be good. He's here now. It's a very nice Shaco bait, by the way. Extremely well done. I'm taking that. I'm making sure I get the dragon here. We're just gonna play this out as clean as possible. My team is very prone to inting. I cannot believe he just did that. I'm not gonna smite this because I want to have smite ready for Baron. He gets it, that's no problem. I'm actually gonna sell this for a stone plate. I think it's gonna be the better move because it guarantees a Shen ult to be off if I dive into their team as 5. I'm actually gonna do that. It's better. It's also gonna be a double resistance item. It's gonna be kind of good. You just need to back now. Just relax and back. I'm gonna sell this, get a stone plate, get another red pot, and we're good. Having stone plate and guardian angel, there's no way I get killed. Like, I can literally just dive into 5 people and they have to deal with me. There's nothing they're gonna be able to do. Ezreal's dead here. Probably. Just waiting right now for my team to be back on the map. Shen should go top, we 4 should group. That's literally what it is. I'm just gonna kill Victor here. He is the furthest out of position. You see the entire team in their jungle right here. So we see the Victor in mid. He's just dead. He can't respond to that. Even to finish the turret. That's what I'm focused on right now. Alright, beautiful. One catch like that. Victor out of position. It's over. Alright, so that's it for Nocturne. This is really how you want to play it. As basic as possible. Copy these concepts and you will climb. I guarantee you that. If you've enjoyed this video, please make sure to like button below. It helps me quite a bit. If you'd like to see more videos from the future, hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.